bonus episode here. I'm working on my ukulele and I decided I want to make a Spongebob ukulele. So I made a Spongebob box guitar a few years ago, and so I got a pretty good idea about the design. But I thought this time, since it's an ukulele, I want to try and make it a little bit more rustic. So rather than using the bright prime colors here, I'm going to try something different to bring out the wood grain. And so I started by drawing the SpongeBob as best as I could, freehanding it. And the first thing I'm going to do is trim the outside edges. I ended up cutting it on the backside because I didn't want the thin veneer on the front to shred. Now I'm just going to give it a quick sand and move on to the next step. With the edges sanded, I'll reveal my plan. Instead of using black paint for the outlines, I'm going to wood burn. I think that'll give it a much more rustic look. I won't lie, pyrography is fun, and if you don't have a wood burner, I highly recommend you get one. I'm no expert, but even doing something as sloppy as this is just a lot of fun. It took about 40 minutes to do all this, in case you're wondering. I'm going to progress now to coloring, and my secret ingredient is I'm going to use markers. Markers are great because kids love them, and they're easy to use, and there's a lot of different colors, and it's going to let the wood grain show through for the rustic wooden look that I'm going for here. I'm finished with this stage. I can't do the final thing, which is I'm going to put a coat of Watco Danish oil over it. And I can't do that because I have to glue the bridge in place, and I don't know where the bridge goes yet. If you can see the wood grain coming through. And I think if I leave this outside and let it get a little sunlight, it's going to fade nicely and look weathered and appropriate for a ukulele. For the headstock, I'm going to do SpongeBob's Pineapple House.